What does the Motorhead chef have cooking today? Nothing. That's right. Absolutely nothing. I don't pretend to be an expert on fasting, but as a believer, I'm trying to take what Jesus said about it to heart. He's speaking here in Matthew 6:16 through 18. Let's look. When you fast, do not look somber as the hypocrites do, for they disfigure their faces to show others they're fasting. Truly, I tell you, they have received their reward in full. But when you fast, put oil on your head and wash your face, so that it will not be obvious to others that you are fasting, but only to your Father who is unseen. And your Father who sees what is done in secret will reward you. I'm not going to get too preachy, but let's just take a closer look at that segment from Jesus' infamous Sermon on the Mount. First, let's look at what he doesn't say. He doesn't say, if you happen to be fasting, or in the event you decide to try to fast. He said, when you fast. So fasting is an assumed activity, but one that is to be done without others' knowledge. Now, I've become pretty comfortable with a 40-hour fast, but I'll confess, sometimes I tell people that I'm fasting. I don't think it's because I'm looking for accolades or anything, but rather as kind of an excuse for why I might be acting weird, because about 24 hours into a fast, I sometimes get a little lightheaded, especially if I go to the gym. But even then, I do my best to be presentable. Hey, today I put oil on my head. Well, okay, it was Moroccan oil, which is great for your hair, smells really good. But I washed my face and brushed my teeth too. Just like Jesus said earlier in Matthew 6, fasting is to be treated much like praying. Do it privately, and the Father will reward you. Now, it doesn't say what the reward is, but I'm all about being on the good side of God the Father. All right, next, let's get into some of the specifics of what I've learned about fasting after doing it several times. Number one, I begin with prayer. Now, you may or may not be comfortable with praying, but there are plenty of resources online if you need any help with this. The whole idea of Christian fasting is to deny the body what it wants, food, to draw nearer to God. The quiet time before I start really is helpful to get me centered, to be sure. Number two, get a head start. You know how I spend the first 8 hours of a fast? Sleeping. It's encouraging when you wake in the morning and you've already got 8 to 10 hours completed in your fast. Number three, drink water. I've heard of people doing all sorts of fast inclusions, the grapefruit fast, or the milk fast, or the tomato juice fast, the filet mignon fast. Yeah, I made that one up. Mine are water fasts with lemon or 0-calorie lemonade or something like that added in. Number four, add salt. Hunger typically levels out 12 hours into the fast, but you'll still have some pangs here and there. I fight them proactively by adding about a teaspoon of high-quality salt to a liter of water. It really does make a difference. Number five, exercise. If you normally go to the gym or take a fitness class, do it while you're fasting too. You might not have quite as much energy as normal, but that's a small price to pay if you're looking to burn some extra calories like I usually am. Walking is perfectly fine too. Any activity helps fight off some of those hunger pangs. Number six, no alcohol. Look, as much as I enjoy a glass of wine with dinner, when there isn't any dinner, the wine doesn't really seem to make as much sense. So stay away from alcohol. Number seven, don't watch food shows on TV. I don't know why, but it seems like every time I'm fasting, I end up watching Beat Bobby Flay or Chopped or something and can't figure out why I'm suddenly starving. Duh. Number eight, don't overdo it when you break the fast. Generally speaking, go small and healthy. Half a chicken breast and a quarter cup of broccoli, and you'll be pretty full. Or a bunless burger and a small side salad. If you're trying to lose weight, stay small and healthy after the fast is over. And number nine, finally, this disclaimer. Be sure to check with your doctor before starting any fasting, exercise, or nutrition program. Short to mid-term fasting can be very beneficial, but have your doc give you the seal of approval before you get started. Capiche? Okay. As we shoot this video, I am just over 40 hours into this fast, about 40 and 1/2 hour. So I'll probably break it before too long. I'm pretty sure I could go another day. I really think I could. But most experts say that the benefits top out at around 40 to 44 hours. Some say longer, some say shorter. And some people have gone much longer, like the 40 days Jesus did in Matthew 4. But just like I like to kickstart things every couple of months or so, and fasting really does help with that. Today, if you like what you saw, please like, subscribe, and share. You know what to do. Hit the notification bell too, so you'll be the first to know when I have something new. Thanks a lot for watching. Good to see you.